There has been a major force buildup of Chinese tanks and infantry forces in the South Pangong region of eastern Ladakh after the Indian Army seized the initiative and gained control of several key heights in the area on August of 30. Given the range of their guns, Chinese artillery would be located in depth positions more than 20 kilometers away from the line of actual control. Sources have indicated that the presence of additional tank forces has been detected not too far from the Chinese positions in Moldo in South Pangong. However, the movement of Chinese heavy weaponry continues to be well sighted by the Indian Army, which dominates the heights from Takon to beyond Mukpari. This includes control of both shoulders of the crucial Spangor Gap, a high altitude pass that spans more than 2 kilometers in width, through which tanks can operate. To get in detail with this particular most important information and various other considerable inputs, let us begin with today's defense updates of 5th of September 2020. Hello and welcome to SSB Crack Exams. I'm Hemant, and SSB Crack Exams is India's largest, most preferred online defense exams preparation portal. We are one-stop solution for you if you're preparing for various defense examinations. I highly recommend you to download our Android app from Google Play Store for various cracking of all of these examinations. And a very important update that I want to share is that we have made the NDA examination mock test from our side free of cost for you, so that you can practice for all of these NDA examination. And I know that most of you are preparing for NDA examination that is going to be conducted very soon, that is on tomorrow, and we wish all the best from our side. We want all bright leaders like you to become more smart. The advantage of these mock tests is that you get all the answers with explanation, preferably pictorial explanation also wherever necessary. You have all complete statistics on the all India level and prepare more. Learning is unlimited, and we hope that this small step from our side will always boost your confidence. And to do all these, please download our Android app and always stay tuned with us. Beginning with the question of the day that I have asked on 4th of September 2020, and the question that I asked was, which Indian naval ship's official song has these lines, Satark, Kamat or Shurveer, Nirbhay, Surya Saman? I repeat, which Indian naval ship's official song has these lines, Satark, Kamat or Shurveer, Nirbhay, Surya Saman? The correct answer for this is INS Vikramaditya, and a short glimpse of that song is here for you. Beginning with the first and foremost important defense update is about the Indira Navy 2020 exercise. We were discussing about this exercise in last 2 days, and this exercise has begun from today itself, from yesterday. So from 4th to 5th of September 2020, this exercise will be conducted, and this is being conducted while Honorable Defense Minister is on a visit to Moscow from 3rd of September on an invitation of Defense Minister Russian Federation General Sergei Shoigu to discuss bilateral cooperation and areas of mutual interest, including the meeting of the defense ministers of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So regarding this particular one, Indira Navy has been initiated in 2003, and it epitomizes the long-term strategic relationship between the two Indian Navy and the Russian Navy. To get in detail, that Indian Navy will be represented by guided missile destroyer Ranvijay, indigenous frigate Sahyadri and fleet tanker Shakti. But you have to understand that Sahyadri has been presently redeployed to aid MT New Diamond, which has caught fire off the coast of Sri Lanka. Okay, it is there in an humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations at Sri Lankan coast. So it is at that particular site. Beginning with the Russian Federation Navy, that will be represented by destroyer Admiral Vinogradov, destroyer Admiral Tributs, and fleet tanker Boris Butoma of the Pacific Fleet based at Vladivostok. Okay. Now, the next important update is about that Rajnath Singh has met Chinese Defense Minister, and he called for bringing ties back on right track. We were discussing that Rajnath Singh is still in Moscow, and meeting of all the important defense ministers of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization was going on. So in the same day, we had got a very important input that finally Rajnath Singh has met his defense counterpart, the defense minister of China, General Wei Fenghe, and both of them have discussed, and their meeting has lasted for more than 2 hours, and they both have met at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization's meeting. It was the first high-level political face-to-face meeting between India and China since the border war erupted along the LAC in the eastern Ladakh. According to China's official news agency Xinhua, Wei told that the responsibility of the ongoing tension lies entirely with India, an allegation that New Delhi has brushed off repeatedly, saying that the border aggression has actually been shown by the troops of People's Liberation Army. We have to also understand that on Thursday, New Delhi squarely blamed Beijing for the tensions along the LAC over the past 4 months and said the only way forward was through negotiations, reflecting the impasse created by fresh attempts by Beijing to alter the status quo along the disputed border over the weekend. Going through with the next important update is that Army Chief has visited Leh. He has visited all the important troops which are located positioned at Leh, and he reviewed the security situation and operational preparedness along LAC in eastern Ladakh, and he complimented the troops for their high standards of professionalism and devotion to duty. Going through with the next important update is that Indo-Tibetan Border Police Chief has visited Ladakh border post. This is for the first time that an ITBP chief has been visiting this Ladakh area, and it gives away the awards for the gallantry to all the important soldiers who have shown a great enthusiasm and a great amount of patriotism. A total of 291 ITBP personnel, including 3 Deputy Inspectors General, were honored by the ITBP chief during his first week-long visit to various locations in Ladakh. The efforts of the field commanders and Jawans were highly represented by him in the Sainik Sammelans. We have to also know that who is that particular important ITBP chief. ITBP chief is Surjit Singh Deswal. Okay, Surjit Singh Deswal is the current ITBP chief. Going through with the next important update is that Army Chief Narawane and Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringala both have put off the Myanmar trip amid LAC crisis. They had a plan to visit the Myanmar, but still they have kept off that particular meeting regarding the crisis that has been posted by the LAC. Also, India said on Tuesday that it has taken up recent provocative and aggressive actions by Chinese soldiers and urged Beijing to discipline and control the frontline troops, even as the latest escalation over the weekend saw Foreign Secretary Harsh Shringala and Army General Narawane have put off a visit to Myanmar that was to begin on Wednesday. So going through with the next important update is that completely untrue, says China, after reports claim Taiwan had shot down its Sukhoi 35 aircraft. They were the reactions. There was an important video that was posted in the social media claiming that Taiwan has shot down a Chinese aircraft. Taiwan has the United States Patriot air defense systems, and using that particular air defense systems, Taiwan has shot down an important Chinese Su-35 airplane. There's rumors were going on, but the Chinese Defense Ministry and the Chinese government has released a statement that all of these are completely untrue. We don't know how much true is this particular incident from the China side. So the reactions from China's Air Force came after a video claiming that Taiwan has shot down a Chinese fighter jet over alleged intrusion into its airspace that went viral on social media platforms. Taiwan had in its past several times warned Chinese aircraft to stay out of Taiwan's airspace, and it is being told that pilot has been injured in this particular incident. Okay, so going through with the next important update is that hundreds of Tibetans have given warm send-off to Special Frontier Force soldiers. All of these Tibetans, there were hundreds of Tibetans who were carrying the national flags of Tibet and India. And on Friday, they gathered in Himachal Pradesh capital Shimla to give a warm send-off to Special Frontier Force soldiers who were heading in convoys to frontier areas along China. So they were being deployed to China. All of them were given a very special warm send-off. To understand that Special Frontier Force soldiers are those important soldiers that are as refugees, are Tibetan refugees that are staying in India. All of them are taken into consideration into SFF. All of them have been physically fit to train, and they can easily attack and they can easily defend the Indian frontiers from the Chinese aggression. Standing on the roadside carrying incense sticks, the Tibetans even presented them with traditional white scarf as a mark of honor, and they raised slogans and sang songs about India-Tibet friendship. Let's have a very short watch about what they did, and we'll appreciate about what they did. Going through with the next important update is that major Chinese tank infantry has built up in South Pangong as standoff intensifies. This is what I was discussing with you in the introduction session. As per the sources, they have indicated that the presence of an additional tank forces has been detected not too far from Chinese positions in Moldo in South Pangong. Okay, so all of these are very important areas. However, the movement of Chinese heavy weaponry, it still continues to be well sighted by Indian Army, which dominates heights from Thakung to Mukpari. Okay, so all the way from the areas of Thakung and all the way up to the Mukpari, all of these areas that are being there, all of these areas are dominated by Indian Army. Going through with the next important update is that Germany has launched an Indo-Pacific strategy with key role for India. This strategy has been released on Wednesday by German Foreign Minister, and it has several indirect references to Chinese behavior that challenge rules-based world order. Okay, you have to understand that this is a very important thing that we have to consider. The main reason is because Germany is now the European Union's the largest economy, and it is also the leader for the European Union for this particular year. And according to the strategy of Berlin, it also suggested opening dialogue with institutions where India plays a key role, which include Bay of Bengal Initiative for multi-sectoral, technical and economic cooperation, also known as the BIMSTEC, and also the Indian Ocean Rim Association, also known as the IORA. And in all of these areas of business and maritime safety as well as disaster risk management, the Germany has kept a very important and key and crucial points regarding the security and the safe words and the safeguarding of all of the Indian Ocean region in the Indo-Pacific strategies treaties regarding to that particular one. So now that is it regarding the most important defense updates for today. Let us have a very quick review by going through some of the most important questions. And the first and foremost question is, which among the following countries is the current European Union president and is Europe's largest economy? That particular country is Germany. Okay, you have to remember it is Germany. Going through with the next important question is this particular one. Remember the whole question. In such type of questions might come up, it might pop up in the coming up CDS and all the important NDA examinations. So remember, which of the following statements is or are correct? The 11th edition of Exercise Indra Navy, which is a maritime exercise between Indian Navy and Russian Navy, is scheduled in the Bay of Bengal from 4th to 5th of September 2020. The second statement says Exercise Indra Navy was initiated in 2001. Statement 3 says, whilst the exercise is being undertaken, Shri Rajnath Singh, the Honorable Defense Minister, is on a visit to Moscow. So which among these are correct? Only statements 1 and 3 are correct. The main reason is because Exercise Indra Navy was initiated in 2003, not in 2001. Now we will have the question of the day, and the question of the day for today is, who is the first woman head of a state to fly in a warplane? I'll repeat the question. Who is the first woman head of a state to fly in a warplane? The answer for this and the explanation for it I will be giving you in the next session. Until then, stay tuned. This is Big Crack Exams. Subscribe to this channel. Download our Android app from Google Play Store. Always stay safe, stay healthy, eat healthy food. Be happy. Jai Hind.